Assalamualaikum to Dr. Shikin, our database programming lecturer. So today me and my group will be presenting our group project. So our title of project is Salary Management System, and our group consists of 4 members, which are Nur Batrisha Safia, Anissa Sarah, myself, Nur Fajira Hanum, and Muhammad Ashraf. For the introduction background problems, the problem with the current system is there are some companies that are still using the old type of clock-in machine. This practice requires managers to manually check and calculate the salary for each of the employees. At the start of end of every month, staff from the manager need to calculate all the salaries that need to be paid for every staff members. And the other problem is most of these companies still using physical records to keep all the records. It requires a lot of space and cost. Other than that, it is also to organize and to be found. Staff need to spend a lot of time finding certain records. So, our purpose of system, salary management system will provide a solution to the highlighted problems. This system will make the manager spend less time on checking, retrieving records, and calculating the salary for each of the employees. The system will store most of the details that require to be checked and calculate when calculating the salary. These include basic salary, bonuses or allowances, shift details, and numbers of leave or holiday taken. Besides, this system does not require a lot of space, cost, and time to be spent. All of the record will be stored in a server or cloud, so it will not use a lot of space. So the company does not need to spend more on the material that needs to be used. Other than that, every record stored is easy to retrieve. The manager can easily search the data needed and can easily get the data in a meantime. So there are 3 advantages that we can conclude, which are quicker salary calculation. So basically, if we have more than 10,000 employees, so if we use the manual clock in, it will be cost more time and very hard to calculate. So, moreover, the system offers accurate pay slip with complete information. For the records, all the data related to the salary, for instance, total work hours, annual leave, and bonuses are stored in the system. And lastly, the data can be stored securely and easily accessible are one of the advantages that salary management system offers. All the data stored in this system is highly secured as it can be accessed only by the manager. Also, all the sensitive data no longer needed that may harm the data security will be deleted to ensure the remaining data are securely stored. So that's all. We proceed with the implementation. Thank you.
So I'm going to talk about the control structure, which is I'm going to focus through the if-else statement. So from here, we want to declare the list of the employee by the employee ID that we run through the code. So let's see here if I want to find the employee ID of 101020023. So from here, we have to declare first the full name, phone number, email, employee, work type, employee type, and exception. So these are important to list of all the employee details. To find the employee ID, we have to also have the output of this data. So then the important step is to start with begin. So first we have the select full name, phone number, email, work type, employee type into the L full name, phone number, email, work type, and employee type. This is from the employee table where we could see that we want the employee ID, which is through this we could see that we want 101020023. So if the L full name is null, then the race L not found. If it and then the code will show the output of the employee details, which is the full name and the others data. If they do not find the employee ID that we want, then the output of employee not found will be raised through the coding. So this is the output that we have. We can see that we have Nurul Alia binti Rahman, which is the employee ID of 101020023. Thank you. That's all from me.
And I'm going to continue the presentation with implementation of procedure in PL/SQL. Table here in the Oracle Apex. So here is the employee table. Currently, in the employee table, we have 8 employees. So we are going to insert a new employee using the procedure. So first, here I already made the procedure, so I'm going to copy and paste it in the command. So here we have made a procedure called insert underscore employee and take all the new variable, which is p underscore employee ID, and they follow the original data type from the table, which is said here p underscore employee ID in var_2, p underscore full name in var_2, p underscore h in number, and more, and all the attributes in the cell employee table. And then we are going to begin and insert into employee all the attributes where values equal to the variable declared in procedure, and then end the procedure. So we're gonna run the procedure. So here it said procedure created. So we are going to call the procedure next. So to call the procedure, we have to insert this command. So we have called the insert employee procedure and then put all the new data here, which is the new employee ID, the name, and others attributes here. We are going to click on run, and then it says statement process. And then we're going to look at the object browser to look at the new data inserted in the employee table. So here is the employee table, and then we go to data, and then we are going to see the name that we have already inserted is here, which is Susanti binti Ali is the new data that we inserted using the procedure implementation in PL/SQL. That's all from me. Thank you.
So I'll be presenting the package. So basically our package, we have two subprograms, which are function and procedure. For the function, we will print the leaf type for leaf ID 1, and for procedure, we will allow the procedure to add data in leaf application table. So first, I will copy these commands and paste it in here. So the output is package created. Now we move to package body. So I will have to copy all of this. So clear. So in this package body, we have the function implementation and also the procedure implementation here. So package body created, and now we can do the package implementation. So we will this one is for the function. So it will print leaf type for leaf ID value 1. So we can see the leaf type for leaf ID 1 is annual leaf. So for package implementation procedure, we will insert the data here. So before that, we will see the table. Select all from the table leaf application. So as we can see, we have 6 leaf ID. Now we will add another one. So statement process. So we go back to the select statement. Select all from leaf application. So we run. As you can see, the leaf ID 7 were added. So this one. So these are the new data that has been inserted using the procedure. So that's all for package. Thank you.
So today I will talk about database programming, about our project for salary management system. I will talk about triggers. First of all, triggers is a store PLSQL block associated with a table view schema or the database itself. It will automatically execute a trigger when a specified event takes place, which may be in the form of a system event or a DML statement being issued against the table. So for our project, this is our trigger block that we declare for our system. So the purpose of the triggers is when a record is updated in the employee table, it will trigger the trigger block. So let's demonstrate the trigger. First of all, we open the Oracle Effects and we run the code for displaying the salary for employee ID 10102022. So the basic salary is 2,500. So then we try update the basic salary for that employee ID. So it will display the old salary, which is 2,500, and the new salary 3,000, and the difference. So when we updating the record, when we updating the record, it will trigger a trigger block and display whatever we declare on the trigger.